Yeah, one of the questions I get asked commonly is about, should I have received a Miranda warning, or did the officers do something wrong by not reading me my rights? And yes, possibly. Um, with Miranda, what has to happen is you have to be in custody and you have to be being interrogated by law enforcement for a Miranda warning to kick in. Because really what Miranda is all about is your Fifth and Sixth Amendment rights. And law enforcement making sure that you're aware of those rights when you get into a situation where those rights become incredibly important to you. Okay, so with custody, it's a little bit of a nebulous analysis on whether you are in fact in custody or not. A lot of times on a DUI stop, what happens is you've been stopped by the police or you're detained, but that detention period lasts for a period of time, and you're not necessarily in custody. Really, if you're in a formal arrest situation where you're being handcuffed, it's very possible, very likely, that you are in custody at that point. However, you can be in custody even if you're not in handcuffs, right? And that's part of the analysis that a court goes through. So when you do reach that point, the question becomes, are you being interrogated? And interrogation is really just questioning, or the functional equivalent of questioning, which is if an officer makes statements to you that would elicit an incriminating response. Now you're making statements in a custodial environment, and then a Miranda warning definitely would be required. Typically the remedy, if that happens, is the judge is going to suppress statements that you make, and those statements aren't necessarily going to be able to come in at trial and be used as evidence against you.